So we just woke up, we're in San Antonio, and we're gonna go to a couple markets that we parked next to last night, so let's go check them out. So we got the bikes off of the bike rack, now we're gonna ride over to the market, so let's go. Last time when we used to live in a bus, we didn't bring bikes with us, so traveling around was really difficult. We would have to like try to park right near the city or catch Ubers everywhere. So having bicycles is a big game changer for us because we're able to ride around and explore cities while staying parked in the same spot. So it definitely helps. Looks like to have some type of marathon going on today. So that's the market right there. See if we can get into there. Ah, señorita.
I think I have too big of a head.
Amigo. So this place has a lot of vendors in it. It's almost like a flea market, and it feels like you're in Mexico here. I've never been to Mexico yet, but it definitely feels like a authentic Mexico. It brings back so many memories because when I was a little kid, my family took us to a place in Massachusetts to get a picture just like this. And we all had guns and like fake money and stuff, so it definitely brings back memories. So right across the street from the market, they have more markets, so let's go check them out. This place definitely gets packed up. I think they only do this on the weekends, but San Antonio seems to be a place that a lot of tourists come to. Try one of these mango things. It's a mango with chamoy and tahini, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this on it. This is only my second time ever having it, so let's see how it is. It's good. It's so different, but it's really good. It's so addicting. It's like, I don't like it, but it's good. I don't know if that makes any sense. This little stand sells handmade bracelets, and my son's name is Asher, so I picked him up a bracelet, so I'll get this sent out to him soon. All right, so we got some tacos and a quesadilla, so let's try them out. The beef. Very good. We just finished up at the market. Now we're gonna head back over to the van so we can drive over to a brewery and see how it is, so let's go. Just got back to the van. Now we're gonna head over to the brewery to drink some cerveza. So we just got to the Alamo Brewery. Let's go check out how the beer is made. Looks like they have a football field here, so I might do some running around if I get drunk enough, but let's go check it out. All right guys, so we have 4 different flight options. We have an amber, we have premium light, nitro stout, and golden ale, and we're gonna rate them. We're here with Greg, the man behind all the beer, so let's try them out.
So try your premium light first, the lightest one right here. That is low calorie, easy drinking, summertime beer. That's really kind of our answer to, like, you know, the Michelob Ultras in the world, like just low calories, but still a little bit of flavor, you know, enough flavor in there to really still consider it a beer, right? Not just drinking water. So we're pretty happy with
this. This is drinkable. This is super drinkable. Like,
Yeah, you're right. Like Michelob Light.
All right, yep.
I like them.
it's not hoppy. It's kind of like any light beer you would have, like a Bud Light or a Corona Light or anything like that. It's very, very good. I can drink like 10 more of those.
That was the plan.
All right, so what's next here?
The next lightest there are golden ale. Right there. Yep.
I like it. Just as good as the other one, too. How long have you guys been here?
So we opened this brewery in 2015. We think we just celebrated like our 8th year. The brand Alamo Golden has been around for maybe 16 years or so. The owner actually was brewing it out in Real Ale in Blanco, Texas, co-packaging with another brewer for first number of years. and then 2015 was able to open up this beautiful facility. So
After trying all the beer, I rate all of these 4 right here a 9 out of 10. They were excellent. What about you?
The same. I don't want to be like a copycat, but yes, 9 out of 10 for me. The only one I didn't care for much was the stout, but you guys know I don't like stouts and porters much. He liked it more than me, surprisingly.
It's good. So Greg is going to bring us in the back and show us how they make this beer, so let's go. Let's go see how the beer is made.
outside we have a big silo, a grain silo that sends the grain over to our malt mill, which we can kind of look at later on. Malt mill cracks open the barley, exposing the starchy inside, and then we auger it over to this silo right here, this little grist case that holds the broken malt milled grain. Transfers it over here to our mash tun. This is where we start to mix the grain, the barley, with water and heat it up, kind of creating a porridgey oatmeal consistency liquid. We're heating that up and we're activating the enzymes which are naturally occurring from the malting process. Those enzymes are going to convert that starch into sugar. So now we have kind of a sweet oatmeal kind of consistency liquid in here. After we're done converting all of that starch into sugar, we transfer that through some pumps up into our lauter tun. So this is our lauter tun. A lauter tun is a big strainer, pasta strainer, coffee strainer. We're going to send that oatmeal consistency liquid up here. We're going to strain out all of that sugary liquid, grain flavored tea, and leave behind the solids. The solids are going to get pumped out or augered out through that hole. That'll again then transferred out to a grain trailer outside. That trailer will take that grain, spent grain, to a farm up in Lukenbach to feed some happy cattle. And then those happy cattle then come to San Antonio to feed some happy customers.
Those cattle must be happy.
That's right. Right here, which is a copper vessel. It's copper because in the old days of brewing, they didn't know why, but they knew if they used copper, the beer tasted better. What happens is the copper leaches zinc into the liquid, and the yeast later on uses that zinc as a nutrient to help in its fermentation process and regrowth and so forth.
So we're talking about this guy now.
So we're sending the wort from the wort grant over to our boil kettle here. The boil kettle, we're going to sterilize that wort and we're going to add in hops. Hops being the wonderful plant that gives us the grapefruit, tropical, citrusy aromas and flavors, but also balance out the malty sweetness. We knew we wanted some big tanks, and these look like they could possibly work for us.
Yeah,
so
you guys have the height. I just don't think that you guys can keep up with me. Like if I lived in here, I can drink all this.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of liquid, man.
So this brewery is massive. They have 16 of these fermentation vessels, which is kind of like a maze, but I like it because I can easily drink beer in here and just get lost.
So this is our lager cellar. We talked earlier about the difference between ales and lagers. So the lagers like to do everything cold, and it takes them twice as long. Lagers come back here and they age in these tanks for 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. It all depends on the style of beer it is.
So the real question I have for you is, has anyone ever been stuck inside of here overnight?
I can't legally say.
So it's happened. I hope it didn't really happen, but if it was me, I would have just been drinking all night. So
yeah, you just got to drink until you pass out.
The beer warms you up.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So this is our bottling line. Bottles come down the carousel, or down the conveyor. Hits 3 carousels. The first one takes the bottle, flips it upside down, and rinses it out with water. Travels down to our filler. It's going to put a seal over the bottle. It's going to evacuate the oxygen and replace it with CO2. We have a series of labels. We can either put on a sticky sticker label, or we can bypass that and come down to this machine. It puts on a paper label with glue. So it slaps some glue on it and a paper label, and onward it goes.
So I hope you guys had fun touring the Alamo Brewery.
It's a very kid-friendly brewery here in San Antonio. Be sure to check it out when you're here.
All right, so we finished the tour. I got my favorite shirt on, and like I told you in the beginning of the video, if I get drunk enough, I'm gonna run these 40 or 50 yards. So Greg said he's down to do it, so we're gonna go ahead and race, and the loser has to chug a beer. All right, on your mark, set, go. Oh, shit.
We going back?
Oh, I guess. I don't know.
Damn. I say you got me, buddy.
You're a fast guy. The Alamo guys, come by and get a beer. So, I won. Not by much, I did win, so man of his word. He's gonna chug the rest of his beer.
Here we go.
My man!
Here we go. Alamo beer.
Just left and we got some beer, so let's go. So we just finished up at the brewery, and surprisingly, Greg also has a camper van, so we just checked it out. It's super nice in the inside, but we're gonna get going. We're gonna head over to the Riverwalk and show you what that's like, so let's go. San Antonio's known for their Riverwalk, so we're gonna ride our bikes over there and show you what it's like. So this is the beginning of their Riverwalk right here, and basically what it is a river that goes through the entire downtown of San Antonio, and you can just walk along the entire thing. And there's restaurants and bars and breweries and cool things like that you can check out. So let's ride over.
Guys, it is open container here at the Riverwalk, so come on down. Let's go check it out.
This is the Riverwalk, guys.
Quick tip.
Riverwalk here in Texas is definitely a go-to. If you guys come and visit San Antonio, you're gonna want to come and visit the Riverwalk. And if you like beer, you're gonna want to go visit the Alamo as well, obviously. So guys, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed the content, be sure to click subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.